Yo, welcome guys, Hot Gemini there with another video. Today I'm gonna do the most requested video, my Type 25 loadout that I use for both S&D and respawn game modes. And here I'm showing the setup that I use for respawn modes on long to medium range maps. So yeah guys, first attachment is the foregrip. It basically stabilizes the gun and give you a more accurate feeling or make your shots more accurate when firing or spraying down sight. So yeah, I always run foregrip on my Type 25 because it has a bit of recon. Moving on over to my second attachment, which is the extended mag, as you see right here. I use extended mag because in situations, as I'm saying, we're playing respawn game modes like TDM or domination. You want to be able to counter more than one person's or take down more than one player at a time, because most of the time you're gonna be spawn trapping or trying to clear the point. You don't want to run out of magazine while they're on the point and almost capping it. So you want to run extended mag so you can at least be able to kill more than one players at a time. So yeah, extended mag is good on this gun. Moving on to our third attachment, which is the quick draw. Quick draw is very crucial in situations where you're playing against SMG players. Without quick draw, if you're playing without quick draw, even while using agile perk or agility perk, you're still gonna lose gunfights again against a good player with the SMG, any form of SMG, whether it be the MSMC, which are a high fire rate, or the PDW or the AKS, which is a very good weapon. So you want to be able to match their ADS speed or at least come close to it, so you could outgun them or use your skills along with the ADS speed to outplay them. So yeah, you want to have that on. Now moving on over to the fourth and final attachment for this weapon, which is the scope or the sight, whichever you want to call it. I normally run the red dot on it because I'm good with aiming at long range, medium and very close range with this weapon using the red dot. You could use a tactical scope here, which takes a bit longer to scope in because it is tactical scope. So, and you'd have to change your sensitivity in settings in order to match the speed at which you want to use the tactical scope. It just doesn't feel, I've tested it and it doesn't feel the same as using the red dot, so I always stick to using the red dot on this weapon. Or you could use iron sight, because iron sight on this weapon is pretty good compared to others. So yeah, the sight is totally up to your preference, but I use the red dot sight. Now we're gonna move on over to perks that I've used with this weapon in order to get the best performance. Our first perk here is Agile. This helps with ADS speed, as it says down there. Quicker object mantling and aiming time of weapons after sprinting is reduced by 85%. That's a whole lot, trust me. That this perk is very key. This perk is very useful. It's very good, especially with the Type 25. If you're running around the map and you encounter persons with SMG, this also helps with ADS speed, give you a faster reaction time, so your ADS speed matches theirs, and it all come down to aiming and gun skills after that. So yeah, I always run Agile on this class setup because it's a very good perk. It's also helps with ADS speed for snipers. So this perk here right here is really good, really good. Moving on over to our second perk, which is toughness. When you're using Type 25, this helps with stability, so you want to have this perk in your loadout. As you can see, it reduces the player's flinch when being shot by 60%. So basically, when you're firing and you're being shot, it reduces the flinch effect, the flinch animation. So you really want to run this kind of perk with the Type-25 because it helps with stability. Moving on over to a third and last perk, which is the blue perk, the Dead Silence. I always run this perk on all of my loadout while playing ranked because basically it makes you, as it says, really dead silence while running around the map. Your footsteps are loud, also your teammates' footsteps are very loud in this game. So basically this perk snuffs out all those sound and increases the environmental audio. So you can better hear enemy footsteps if they are not using this perk, or better yet, you could also hear them reloading weapons, cooking a grenade. You could hear them better if you're close enough. So yeah, this is a very useful perk, and almost everyone that plays smart or plays aggressive uses this perk in ranked, or sometimes persons even use it in public matches when they're sweat banning. So yeah, I always run this perk. It's very useful, trust me. Now moving on over to my S&D or search and destroy loadout that you guys see me dominating with in most of these matches. This is the stealth loadout because I'm running a suppressor as well as dead silence on this loadout. So basically enemies can't see me when I shoot on the map. They can see me, I don't show up on the map, or they can't hear my footsteps because I'm basically using these two things to combine to move stealthy around the map. My first attachment is gonna be FMJ. FMJ increases the damage, and also bullet penetration of the weapon. So if you're gonna wallbang someone, and wallbanging is common in S&D or even in respawn game modes, but in S&D you only have one life around, so you want to make it count. So you want to have this, and it accounts for the suppressor, reduces the range of the weapon, so the FMJ accounts for the bullet drop off or the damage drop off at that range. So yeah, it's kind of a balance to the suppressor. So yeah, the rest of attachments, as you can see here, I have the suppressor instead of the extended mag, which I think it was a great switch. I need the quick draw, as I explained earlier before on the respawn game mode loadout. The quick draw helps with quick ADS speed, and in rank S&D you want to have that quick ADS speed to have the advantage over persons, because as I said before, as I mentioned before, there's only one life in a round per round in S&D, so you want to preserve that and make it count. You want to have that advantage over persons. Moving on to my utilities, I use smoke, as you can see here, to block out snipers, because 90% of the time they're gonna be snipers in S&D. And I use the frag grenade, as you can see there, the rear frag grenade. And moving on to my perks, you see me use agile, toughness, or hardwired, because most of the time persons gonna use trip mines, so you want to have this perk so you don't trigger trip mines and basically kill yourself. So yeah, this is just a loadout. On my secondary, I'm running the pistol, also with silence on it. So yeah. Also, in addition to all that, person asked me if you run faster with grenades and pistol. So yeah, to answer that, you do run faster with grenades in your hand, or with a pistol, or with a knife. So off the break, you wanna get position. Position is very key in S&D matches. So you wanna reach that certain position before persons, so you can have that advantage over them, because they're gonna rush into you if you're already at that position. So you wanna run with your pistol or with a grenade in hand. And also it helps because timing is key when using grenades. So you wanna run and cook your grenade while you're on the move or while you're near your destination or the location at which you want to get to hold off that angle. So yeah, moving with grenades increases your movement speed, or running with grenade increases your movement speed. So yeah, that is one trick into getting faster position or faster rotation on maps. And that pretty much concludes my Type 25 setup or loadout for S&D and respawn game mode. So yeah guys, I hope you guys learned from the video, and I hope I answered all your questions that you had for me. So yeah, look out for gameplays showcasing all that I've explained in this video. So yeah guys, like, share and subscribe. Peace.